They said fishermen caught a real mermaid. The footage shows something moving, breathing. Not like a fish. Not like a human. Something between. People online call it fake, but listen carefully. There's a sound behind the voices, a low hum under the water. Maybe the footage is fake, but there are too many rumors about this. And when there are too many rumors, there's always some truth. Just in case, remember this. If you ever see something like that, get out of the water immediately. If it sings, don't move closer. You can record it, but stay far. Anything that survives in the deep must be a predator. It's built to hunt, and it can hunt you. They say its song puts you in a trance, makes it easier for them to reach you. You won't notice the water rising or the silence around you. So if you hear the melody, don't listen. Leave the beach, and do not look back at the waves. Remember it. If a mimic enters your home, follow these instructions if you want to survive. First, you must recognize it. It may look like someone you know, a friend, a partner, even a version of yourself. But you'll notice something wrong. The way it breathes, the way it blinks, the way it stands too still. It studies you, trying to copy your smallest movements. When you realize what it is, don't show fear. Don't stare. Don't run. Pretend you haven't noticed. Keep your breathing steady and your tone neutral. A mimic reacts to emotion. It doesn't understand it, but it can feel it. Speak softly if you must. Say something ordinary, like you're tired, like you're going to another room. Whatever you do, don't confront it. If it knows that you've recognized it, it will change. Find an excuse to move slowly toward an exit. Do not slam doors. Do not look back. If you can, leave a light on. Mimics hate reflection. Once you're outside, don't go alone. Find witnesses. And if, after you escape, you hear your own voice calling from inside, don't answer. You already left that house. Whatever is still in there, it's not you. If NASA ever announces an alien invasion, first of all, stay calm. Panic spreads faster than any threat. Stay with the people you trust. Splitting up creates mistakes. Follow official instructions only. Ignore rumors. Confusion is dangerous. If you see any unidentified creature, do not confront under any circumstances. Let the professionals do their job. If you live in a large city, understand this. Dense areas collapse first. If you can relocate safely and early, consider it. If you already live in a rural area, stay where you are. Distance and silence buy time. If you are alone when it happens, do not rush to find others. Sudden movement draws attention. Stability matters more than speed. Do not approach unidentified aircraft or events. Do not try to document close encounters. Curiosity is not protection. Your role is simple. Stay informed. Stay together. Stay unnoticed. This has not happened, but if it ever does, you will know what to do. If someone knocks on your door at night, don't rush to open it. If you're not expecting anyone, stay calm. It could simply be someone who got the wrong house. Sometimes it's someone who needs help. But sometimes it can be something much worse. I recommend asking before you open. If they say they need help, don't refuse it. But don't open the door either. Call the police and let them come to help. You've already done your part. If you open, it could be someone lying to get inside your home. So don't. If there's no answer, be careful. Look through the peephole. If someone is there and didn't reply, they probably want to get in. Call the police and stay away from the door. If you look and no one is there, do not open it. Repeat. Do not open it under any circumstance, because if you do, something might enter your home. If the rake ever reaches your home, follow these instructions immediately. If you want to survive, it won't knock. It will wait. It will test the silence. His greatest power is your fear. Step 1. Gather everyone. Move quickly. Don't shout. Don't show panic. Step 2. Turn on every light you can. Use the TV, the radio, anything that makes a constant sound. Steady noise confuses it. Sudden sounds attract it. Step 3. Lock the inside doors. Hide in the deepest room of your house. Stay low, under something solid if possible. Step 4. Silence your phone. If you call the police, just whisper your address. If it breaks in, run to the nearest exit. Head for public light, cars, or other people. Don't confront it, unless you have no other choice. Remember, constant light, constant sound, no sudden moves. If the rake comes to your home, these steps are your best chance. And now tell me, what would you do? If you're home alone, don't watch this. Because when you're alone, every noise feels louder. At first, it's nothing. The pipes, the fridge, the wind. You tell yourself it's normal. But then it happens again, from the same place. Don't panic. Breathe slowly. Turn on a light. Turn on the TV, or play some music. Fill the silence with something you recognize. And if you have a dog or a cat, call them. Their presence can calm you. It helps you remember you're not really alone. If the sounds stop, good. It was just your mind trying to make sense of the dark. But if one of the lights turns off by itself, or if the noise keeps going, even louder, stop moving. Listen carefully. Go to a room where you feel safe. Close the door, leave one light on, and stay there. If you need to, call a friend. Talk softly. Stay calm. Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes the mind plays tricks when you're alone. But sometimes, you might not be completely alone. If the Wendigo suddenly appears in your home, listen carefully. You can't run away. You need to follow these instructions immediately. First, turn off every light. Lock the doors, close the curtains, and silence your phone. Stay away from windows. It must seem like there is no one there. It can hear vibration through glass, and light draws its attention. If you hear footsteps outside, don't move. If it knocks, don't answer, or he'll know you're there. For the love of God, don't ask who it is. Do not look through the peephole. And if you hear a voice that sounds familiar, don't be fooled. It imitates people it has already taken. If you must call the police, whisper, but don't expect them to believe you. By the time they arrive, the Wendigo will be gone, or inside. If the air gets cold, or you smell the dead, it's too late. He's already inside. I hope you never have to use these instructions. But now you know them. If you ever hear a trumpet coming from the sky, don't look up. This is your only warning. The 7 trumpets of the apocalypse are not myths. They are signals of what's to come. Stay calm. If it happens once, it might be the wind. If it happens twice, close every window and door. Do not record it. Devices fail when the sound begins. Move away from glass and mirrors. They tremble before each blast. The vibration in the air can make you dizzy and disoriented. Count the intervals. There should only be 7. If you hear more, the cycle has begun again. That's when the silence becomes dangerous. Many claim to hear them already, across the world. But no one knows what happens after the 7th blast. When the noise finally stops, don't rush to look outside. Wait until you hear the world again. Birds, wind, anything. If everything stays silent, stay inside. Because when the trumpets stop, something else begins. So, would you look up, or would you hide? If you ever get trapped in the backrooms, follow these instructions if you want to get out. First, never scream. Sound travels too far here. If you scream, you attract entities that should never see you. Second, do not run. Running creates noise, vibrations, patterns, and patterns get noticed. Third, control your breathing. Stay calm. Walk slowly. Observe your surroundings. Details matter more than speed. Fourth, never follow voices. Entities in liminal spaces mimic human sounds. They copy tones, emotions, even familiar voices. If you hear someone calling your name, it's not help. Turning toward it is how people disappear. Fifth, look for incomplete spaces, broken walls, unfinished corridors, places that feel wrong or unfinished. In the backrooms, exits rarely look normal. If a place feels too perfect, avoid it. If everything suddenly goes quiet, stop moving. That usually means something is listening. You don't escape the backrooms by panicking. You escape by staying unnoticed. If Pokémon become real, it will not be funny. It will be terrifying. Imagine a small Pikachu. One thunderbolt, enough to kill a person and black out an entire street. Imagine a Pidgeotto. One tornado attack. Trees ripped out, cars thrown like paper. Now Charizard. One flamethrower. Houses burning, people running, no escape. Then Alakazam. One psychic move. Metal twisted, objects flying through the air, doors slamming shut on their own. Your body lifted without warning. And what about Hyper Beam? It's not light. It's a weapon. A single blast. Like an explosion in the middle of the city. Pokémon are not pets, not friendly animals. They are powerful creatures. Alive, unpredictable, unstoppable. If one ever appears, don't cheer. Don't try to catch it. Run, hide, stay away from windows. Find cover. Wait for silence. Because if Pokémon were real, the world would not celebrate. It would fall into chaos, and your childhood dream would become your nightmare.